I'm injured. Let's talk about it. So, first of all, welcome to Mindset Matters More. I am your host, Andy Hoffer, and I want to talk about an injury that I am dealing with. And you're not even going to believe how I got it because I'm old, y'all. Seriously? Like, how this is happening to me? I don't know. But so, yesterday, I was getting ready to go to the gym and I put on my sports bra. And I think the sports bra might have been too tight because I feel like it pulled something and my neck, it tweaked. I don't know whether it was putting it on or what, but the 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 sports bra was just choking the life out of me. Now, how do I know it was choking the life out of me? Is because when I took it off, and this is gonna be TMI, guys, but my under boob was cold, meaning that it was choking the shit out of the blood flow to my boobs. And I thought about this because I was thinking, I'm still going to the gym, but what do I do about an injury and the gym? Because two things. One, I can use it as an excuse and be like, well, I'm not going to go to the fucking gym. I'm hurt. I'm going to stay at home and relax and kick back. And two, I can navigate that injury and do something else at the gym and still make progress towards my goal. So, I want to talk about both of these options because for me, both of them, even though they could be okay, I want to talk about where my brain is with this because option A just was never even really a fucking option for me. Because here's why. So let's say that I'm like, yeah, you know what? I'm not going to go to the gym today. I'm just going to relax. I'm just going to let my neck do its thing and, heal. What am I going to do? I'm going to sit here. My brain is going to be going a mile an hour. It's 100 miles an hour because a mile an hour is wicked slow. But you know what I mean. 100 miles an hour. I'm going to be like, oh, I should have gone to the gym. I'm going to be beating myself up left and right. Even more than already my neck is beating me up. And I could work on that part of the mental side of it, the mindset, right? The rest, relaxation, recovery. That's really important. It's important. But there's a part of me that knows that I could go do things that do not affect my neck at the gym. So, what did I have to do? I went to the gym. And so, yes, I went to the gym and I did the things that I know I can do without re-injuring myself. Now, if you are a beginner, that might not be the process that you go through. That might not be the best option for you, which is what I want to say. Because if you don't have enough know-how, if you don't have enough knowledge about the exercises, you can wind up re-injuring yourself. So injuries, I would often tell them, okay, what is it that you hurt? What are the exercises that you've done? And if you're going to do an exercise, the first time you do it, you're going to go slow. You're going to test out the weight. You're going to cut the weight in half if you need to, or you're just not going to do it at all. Because oftentimes, and this is so true for me, is that oh, I'm doing my legs. My neck got nothing to do with that, right? Wrong. When you squat, you got a barbell on your back. Your neck is right there. It's pulling on those muscles. That's not feeling great, right? Okay, but how would a beginner know that? How would a beginner understand that, okay, without trying it? So, yes, I can probably figure that out without having to try it, but somebody who's new to the gym might not know that. So for me, when I tell the beginners, I'm like, hey, just bag it, relax, take your mind off of it. And I know there's a lot of you out there who are like me, who are like, oh, but I'm gonna go backwards and I'm gonna lose all my progress and I'm gonna feel bad and not go. Yes, you're right. You might feel like that. And I'm gonna take my own advice and work on that because, quite frankly, beating myself up is probably not the healthiest of things. Beating myself up is something that I've just always done in terms of like, I know I can do better. I know I can do more. I know what I'm capable of. And I do not allow myself the grace to fall short of that. With one caveat. The only time that I actually give myself the grace is during my menstrual cycle, because fuck that. I don't want to do shit. My body doesn't want to do shit. My mind doesn't want to do shit. They are in concert. They are in agreement. They're like, yeah, fuck that. We're not doing nothing. So I know that that's going to happen. So, but it's taken me a while to even get there, because for some reason, hold on, let me back this up. So when I used to do yoga, I was doing Ashtanga yoga. And in Ashtanga yoga, one of the practices is to not practice on moon days, which is full moon and new moon, and also during the first 3 days of your menstrual cycle. I know, right? So 5 days out of the month where you are not forced, because you can always practice, but you are suggested not to practice on those days. And so I remember, like, I told you in the last podcast, I was one of those people 7 days a week, girly, like we're getting it done. And that forced me to take a step back and to actually evaluate, how am I feeling energetically? How am I feeling like with my body? Can I actually do this practice? And what I learned is, the moon days, they can fuck off. But my menstrual cycle, those first 3 days, yeah, take me out of the game, coach, because I just need a break. And having that sort of forced days off, I mean, again, it's not forced, it's recommended, but you should probably take those days off. So doing that, I actually learned that yes, there are times when your body demands you to slow down. Now, is this neck injury and I don't want to overplay this freaking neck injury, because this neck injury honestly is just like the stupidest thing ever. But being the way that I am, I know that this injury isn't something that is going to stop me from going to the gym, because I know that I can do other things. But there are days and times and injuries and illnesses and disease and reasons why you need to take a break. Okay? There are reasons that you should do full stop, full on nothing, do nothing. Actually, I had a day like that in Guatemala, if you remember, because I was just on go, that on Sunday of my trip, I just literally got up, did some steps, went back to the apartment, and just knocked the fuck out. My body literally forced me to stop. It was like, no, we're done. And there's times like that, and you don't want to get to that point. I mean, obviously, unless it's an extreme situation like I was in while I was in Guatemala. But so yeah, basically take a break. If you're injured, show yourself some grace. If you're a little bit more advanced, know that you can still go to the gym and adjust accordingly, but don't pressure yourself to go all out, be all crazy. Sometimes just keeping the habit itself is the most important thing. Just showing up to the gym, even getting on the treadmill for 10-15 minutes rather than a full hour and a half workout. Sometimes that can save your sanity. And you're just like, oh, I just did what I could. Fuck it. And then walk out. Sometimes you just go to the gym, get on the machine, and you're like, yeah, this is not going to happen today. And then you walk the fuck out and say, that's what I could do. Sometimes the habit is more important than the actual workout. So guys, that's all I've got for you today. If you guys have any questions, hit me up on Instagram, coach_Andy_Hoffer. Love you guys. Bye.